Truth about become fluent, myth vs reality, my English journey. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I want to talk about something that almost every English learner thinks about. How do you actually become fluent in English? The internet is full of advice. Some people say you can become fluent in 30 days, others promise fluency in 3 months. And some claim there is a secret method. Some tell you to memorize thousands of words. But after spending months learning English myself, I have realized some things important. There is a huge difference between myth and reality. And today I want to say with I have learned as a student who is still on this journey. This is not a lesson from an English. This is the perspective of someone who is learning every single day. So let's begin. Myth number one: you need perfect grammar before speaking. And this is a probably biggest myth I believe ever say. I thought I had to master every grammar rule before opening my mouth. Because of that, I kept waiting, I kept studying, I kept memorizing, but I don't speak. Then I realized something. Children don't learn grammar first. They learn by listening, copying, making mistake and repeating. Grammar improves while speaking, not before speaking. So today I still study grammar, but I no longer wait for perfect grammar before I speak. Myth number two: you need a foreign accent to become fluent. This is another misunderstanding. Fluency is not about sounding British or American. Fluency means expressing your thoughts naturally and confidently. Your accent tells people where you come from. It does not decide your intelligence. Instead of chasing an accent, I focus on speaking clearly. Clear communication is much more important than sounding like someone else. Myth number three: you must know thousands of difficult words. Honestly, native speakers use simple vocabulary every day. They don't use advanced words in every sentence. And what makes them fluent is not difficult vocabulary, it is their ability to use simple words naturally. That completely changed my learning strategy. So instead of memorizing long vocabulary lists, I try to master common words because common words build everyday conversation. Myth number four: you have to study for many hours every day. Long study sessions sound impressive, but consistency matter more. 30 focused minutes every day is often better than studying 6 hours once a week. English is like going to gym. Repeated gradually produce better result than occasionally intense workout. That is exactly how I try to learn every on busy days. I spend some time reading, listening, or speaking. Myth number five: making mistake means you are bad at English. This myth creates fear. Every fluent speaker has made thousands of mistakes. Mistakes are not evidence of failure. They are evidence that you are learning. Every correction improves your English. Your mistake teach some things. Instead of fearing mistake, I now expect them because they are part of the process. Now let's talk about reality. The real journey is much less exciting. So then social media makes it look. There are no shortcut. There is no magical app. There is no overnight transformation. There is only daily effort. So reading, listening, speaking, repeating, making mistake, trying again. That is what fluency really looks like. People often ask me how I practice English. My answer is simple. I try to include English in my everyday life. I read articles, I watch interviews, I listen to postcard, I record myself speaking. Sometimes I speak in front of camera. Sometimes I simply describe my surrounding in English. So sometimes I talk to myself, not because it looks impressive, but because speaking is a skill. A skill improved through repetition. Another important lesson I learned is that listening is just as important as speaking. Many learners want to speak immediately, but before speaking naturally, your brain needs thousands of examples. Listening trains your ears. It teaches pronunciation. It teaches rhythm. It teaches sentence structure. The more you listen, the more naturally your speaking becomes. Reading has also helped me. Whenever I read books or articles, I notice so sentences are connected. I don't just learn vocabulary, I learn expression, I learn how ideas flow. Reading quietly improves speaking without us even realizing it. So one thing I stopped doing is translating every sentence from my native language into English. Translation make speaking slow. So instead, I try to think directly in English. At first, it feel uncomfortable. Your brain struggle, but over time, it become easier. Slowly, English stop feeling like a school subject and start feeling like a language. Another reality is that confidence does not come fast. Many people believe they will speak after become confident. I used to believe that something. Now I understand. opposite is it true. Confidence grow become because you speak. Every conversation build it, every practice session strength it. Action create confidence. Waiting does not. As a student I also struggle. Some days my English sounds better, someday I forget simple words, someday I feel confidence, someday I don't. That is normal. Progress is never a straight line. It moves forward, slow down, sometimes even feels invisible, but consistency always. If someone asks me what fluency really means, my answer is simple. Fluency means communicating your ideas without constantly rowing. It does not mean speaking without mistake. It does not mean now every word. It means falling comfortable expressing yourself. That is the goal I am working toward. To everyone watching this video, please don't compare your day one with someone else. Your teen or social media usually show the final result. So basically I read a lot of texts, I read a lot of books and newspaper on the daily basis. That's why I follow this step, and one day I will become fluent like a native speaker. Thank you so much for listening this podcast. I will meet you in the next video.